Hello everyone, you're listening to Kimla Lowe on the K Lowe Show right here on YouTube.com. We are going to be talking astrology and the star update for the mid-month of August 2019. And we are going to be beginning on August 7th, Wednesday, taking it all the way up to the full moon in Aquarius on August 15th. What do you say we get started with the star update? Alrighty, we're going to begin Wednesday, August 7th, when the mighty sun, our source of energy, is going to be trining. A wonderful aspect to Jupiter. Jupiter is now in retrograde, but it's getting that powerful push. In a few days, it's going to be turning direct. And in your particular chart, that means more expansion on the outside for you. You've really been working on expanding on your inside, your interior, the way you see your new perspective. You have also been expanding some opportunities to really reach down inside yourself and look at your belief systems. Where is the truth in you? Are you really on your path? Have you really considered kind of what we say, taking away the waste that we don't need in our lives, right? The things that aren't working for you. Those are the things that have been happening for Jupiter to really align you from the inside so that we can really express our creativity and our opportunity and really the reason why we're on the planet. Okay, so here we go. Thursday, August 8th, we have a very sacred day every year, August 8th. You know, the number 8 in Chinese astrology, in numerology, is very sacred. We are in the period of 8, which makes it very, very lucky. So if you take the number 8 and you put it on its side, it looks just like an infinity symbol. So what we're doing now is we're really reaching, we're understanding more than we ever have before about timelines, about how the future and the past and the present is all happening at the same time. We're all going to have an inner knowing and a better understanding by the time this period is over. But in the meantime, 8 is still everyone's lucky number. But this particular day, the 8th of August, this is a day when the portals open up to the universe, and it's called crossing the Lion's Gate. So the Lion's Gate portal, you know, it's kind of like a lock, you know, a combination lock. When you take it to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, then all of a sudden you get everything lined up, and guess what happens? It opens. That's exactly what goes on August 8th every single year. This particular portal is guarded by 2 royal Syrian lions. And isn't it fun that we are also in the sun sign of Leo right now? So it's a very grand, protective time that if you would like to meditate and go through or pass through Lion's Gate. Now, not everybody can do this. You have to be of a specific frequency. You have to have your energy level up. You also have had to do a lot of clearing on yourselves as well, because what happens is you are going to be bestowed a higher rate of electromagnetic energy. Now, what is electromagnetic energy? It's a combination of electrical and magnetic waves, okay? These also sometimes are called radiation waves, you know, like a microwave or radio, perhaps, you know, television. These waves are unseen energy, but this particular electromagnetic center is extremely compressed and intense, and it is at the center of all of these waves that are really coming into the planet during this time. Now, this particular center of electromagnetic energy has the power to align you, your energy, your chakras, also has the power of healing. It is remarkable. Anyone that is in Reiki or light resonance healing or hands-on in any way, shape, or form. Also for acupuncture, really knows about the aura and how it is made up of electromagnetic energy. This is the unseen energy by some sensitives like myself. We can see the auras, we can see what you're holding onto within your energy field. This is a remarkable time for any kind of healing, any time of letting go, any kind of dissolving of karma, of past injustices, the need for forgiveness, right? I mean, this is a wonderful, wonderful time. And we also are going to be doing it with love, because the love planet Venus is going to be trining Jupiter. I know, it's all going down on Thursday, August 8th. So I really hope you take a moment and really direct that energy for your best and highest good. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of happiness, and truly every single formula, every single equation can be solved through the frequency of love. Alrighty, we've got Friday, August 9th. August 9th, we've got something that is really kind of fun. We've got the moon going into Sagittarius. When the moon goes into a fire sign, we're going to be a little bit more charged up for physical activity, for action, inspiration. It's really kind of that let's do something energy. When it's in Sagittarius, they like to travel. They really like a gathering, a party. They like to get to the truth. It's also a very social time. So this weekend is gearing up to be quite fun as a priority. I really like this weekend. I really like especially date night for Saturday night, August 10th. I think this is a grand time to really go out, have some fun, kick up your heels. Yeah, and you know what? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Well, the whole week is going to be highlighting on Jupiter. So if you do not know where Jupiter is in your particular natal chart, I will prepare your natal chart for free. Go on my website, Kimla, Lowe.com, and just sign up for it, and we can get started. Because yes, I do teach astrology. I help you understand you, what you arrived with, and then we switch the charts up to the transiting chart so you can see what the cosmic weather is around you. So you can book some time with me. We can work together on seeing exactly how to use each day, make a timeline, and really see some results. You know, you want the success. We all do. We all want to be the best we can possibly be, not only for ourselves, but also for our loved ones and our families, right? So I would love to help you around that particular journey. Okay, so yeah, I really like date night for Saturday, August 10th. We've got something big coming up, and that is Sunday. So kind of recharge a little bit on Sunday. You're really going to need some extra energy, because in the cosmos, in the particular way the angles and the planets are moving, we get a new combination. We get a new shift of energy. We have Mercury, the planet of communication and commerce, moving into Leo. And at this time, that's going to be Mercury talking about bigger, better, grand events, shopping on a large scale. We're also going to be talking about having fun with creativity. What can we do? You're going to be thinking about, I want to, really go back to that project that I had put on the back burner. I want to have fun with my inner child or my children, or do something really fun before the summer runs out and the kids are back to school. So this is going to be something when Mercury rolls into that fire sign, that action sign on a grand scale with Leo. We also have Jupiter again star of the week, Jupiter is going to be stationed, it's going to stop, and it's going to move direct. And this is all taking place in the sign of Sagittarius. So, Sagittarians now, we've got, Jupiter went retrograde on April 10th of 2019. So it was at Sagittarius at 24 degrees. So when it travels backwards, it's going to stop. And on Sunday, August 11th, it'll be at 15 degrees Sagittarius. So when it starts going forward again, it won't get up to speed until it hits right where it started turning backwards, which is Sagittarius at 24 degrees. That's not complicated, right? No, that's fun. And when that happens, Jupiter is really going to bring you that big rush, those opportunities, that chance to really expand on, on your purpose, on your direction, within your family, within just travel itself, within the new ways of things that are really going to be co-creating with you to really be drawn to you. Okay, so we've got Uranus. Uranus is the planet of shocks, surprises, rebellion, but they're very smart. Uranus has got this genius frequency that sprinkles all over. It rules Aquarius, which is coming up for that full moon, by the way. So Uranus is going to stop. It's going to go retrograde. So what do we have? We've got Mercury going into Leo on Sunday. We've got Jupiter turning direct on Sunday. And we've got Uranus that's going to start retrograding. And it will not go direct until January 10th, 2020 in Taurus. Taurus doesn't like change. And you know what? Uranus is all about change. So we're going to take it very slowly with our little Taurus friends and get them very used to really kind of changing and getting up to speed, upgrading, so to speak, up-leveling. And so with this retrograde in Uranus, what does that mean? That really means that there's going to be some compressed issues that are inside of each and every one of us. And when the combination comes to a head, which usually involves Mars or Pluto, this could be an explosive moment. But for right now, that's the action that's all happening on Sunday, August 11th. We've got the moon going into Capricorn on Monday. Monday, it's going to be business, all business. It's going to be talking about finances. It's going to be talking about, corporations. It's going to be talking about how we can improve things. Guess what? It's going to be hooking up with Pluto, and Pluto is the Lord of transformations. It's going to mean, hey, what can I do with my finances? Is something explosive? Do I have to cut back on something? Let me look at my investments. Do I need to shuffle those around a little bit? The talk is going to be finance, business, big corporations, and also banking. This all is going to be happening on Monday. If you're going to be going for a loan, I would highly suggest you get all of your cookies in order and make sure that you read the fine print as well. On Tuesday, August 13th, we've got a void of course moon. Now, I always suggest you look at the timing of the moon. If you are about to sign a contract, go in for a negotiation, if you are going to be pitching your project, during a void of course moon, it's a slam dunk. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to fall flat. The energy is not behind you. It's actually, the moon is actually in the dressing room taking off Capricorn and putting on Aquarius. So, during that commercial break, which is the void of course moon, we really don't want to do anything, So check with the phase of the moon if you are about to do anything that is really going to transform your life for the better and make a permanent decision. We are getting ready for that full moon in Aquarius on Wednesday, August 14th. And what we're going to do, oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. We are, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm a busy girl. We are getting ready for the full moon on Wednesday, and I always say, males are more susceptible to the full moon energy the night beforehand. That's when they howl at the moon. Women usually feel more of the full moon on the day that it is of culmination. Okay, so full moons are full of the light that's reflected from the sun, because the sun is exactly opposite of the moon. So it's getting fully charged for the next month, the next 30 days. And what we have is we've got the full moon in Aquarius, 22 degrees 24 minutes. Now that is in your chart just like it's in everybody else's chart. And when that comes up, Aquarius is an air sign. Aquarius is very much in the mental level of perception. I work with a lot of Aquarians on opening the heart chakra and really getting a full perspective for decision making, also for relationships. If you are an Aquarian, you are really anxious about going into the future. How can I make myself better so that I can go forward? Whereas maybe a Cancer would really like to reflect on the past, and they like to collect things, antiques for one. That's not the energy of Aquarius. Aquarius really is very cool, aloof. They observe instead of reacting. So do not think for one moment that this particular full moon is not going to be grand in its own right, because it is, and it's going to be highlighting new opportunities for Aquarians. And this really is going to be, I want to say, the ruling planet of Aquarius is going to be kind of calling out the communication planet of Mercury and saying, Aquarians, you really do need to speak your truth, but really in a heartfelt manner. This is going to help give you a new opportunity to really draw in some key people in your inner circle that's really going to launch your best and highest good and the best interest at heart that you have, whether it is a love relationship, a partnership, or perhaps just someone coming in that is going to give you that missing piece to really launch your career. This is a very, very important full moon. We've got Jupiter now going direct, and it's going to be, calling in the sun and Neptune and Saturn and Pluto. Hey, come on, let's all sit down, let's have a tea party, and let's honor Aquarians, and let's honor their absolute intellect to perhaps look at some new ways of doing things, some new inventions. Let's look at the way they see things, because they're always seeing things sometimes out of the box, which really, what I want to say, rebels against some of the belief systems, the laws, the bottom line of how things have been done in the past. So let's lend an ear. They've got the bright light. They're under, the spotlight, and I think it's a great honor for Aquarians during this time. I am so pleased at giving you the lowdown on the midpoint coming into August 2019. Thanks so much for coming along with me. And if you enjoyed this particular time, why don't you like, share, and subscribe? And then that way, I'm going to expand my show and bring on some guests and really talk about some wonderful metaphysical topics. My degree is in metaphysical counseling. I'd love for you to check out my website, kimlalowe.com. Until then, may the angels protect you and guide you.